Hey everybody, it's me, DeoGenZ, welcoming you back to my Pokemon Yellow Glitchquest. And to start this episode off, we're going to reactivate the trainer glitch by pressing left on the D-pad simultaneously as we press start and teleporting ourselves back to Pewter City with the escape rope. So remember prerequisites to that. Go to the Pokemon Center, heal up at Pewter City, and have yourself an escape rope, obviously, and some Pokeballs to conduct this glitch. So on this episode, you're going to see the more guide-like elements to this entire series. See that right there? That's Execute. And that's what you get if you battle that girl. Now this guy right up here, much better dealio. You can catch yourself an Executor. Don't believe me? Well, check this out. That's right, so using the trainer glitch we used to get Nidoking and Gengar in the last episode, you can refresh yourself if you didn't see that, you can get all of these Pokemon on this route using the same trainer glitch method. The nice thing that I kind of omitted from the first video, just so I could bring it up for this one, is that once you use that trainer in Viridian Forest, you're able to continue using him. And that's going to come in handy later when there's some trainers in the region that are easily accessible for this trainer glitch. And I'll mention those as they come, but this will definitely be the first one, the Viridian Forest trainer, because he's the only one that satisfies the credentials that we need. The fact that we can use escape rope is only possible because we're escaping from a forest/cave dwelling area. So escape rope wouldn't work, for example, on that route we were just on, because it's open air. And so we don't have any sort of Abra at this point in the game, we don't have Fly, and it's our only way to get from place to place is with escape rope. But that's the nice thing, is that trainer will stay active, so you can continuously go back and say, hey, I missed getting a Gengar last episode, so battle this girl to do it now. So you've probably seen the title and said, well, Dio, get to the point. This is great. This guide is showing me that right there, the Zubat will yield Grimer and Cubone, Geodude, sometimes Lickitung and Grimer. That bug boy up there, don't battle him because he will just lead to another trainer battle. That girl leads to Tentacool. And down in that hole there is where you'll find Execute Grimer. Rhyhorn and Staryu are for that guy. And yes, I'm going blazingly fast because you want me to get to the point. I know what I titled this video. You want to find a Mew in Mount Moon, don't you? Well, the good thing is you can use this trainer glitch just for that. But going by all these trainers, you can see the associated Pokemon with them if you battle them. So, battle this girl, use Growl 7 times, and then a Shelter will appear in that very same spot that we first found our Gengar and Nidoking. So I think it's really awesome that for this glitch, you can keep using it. It's a very stable glitch, and it will get you good Pokemon every time. Especially if you look at this guide and find out that, hey, if you battle this Team Rocket member, he just happens to trigger this Nidoqueen in the Viridian Forest trainer glitch. So it's really awesome checking out this video, even though it is fast. The idea is that it's meant to be a guide and you can pause along the way to see what in your Pokedex you want to complete, what trainer glitch you want to use. See, this guy has a Lickitung, that might be useful for your Pokedex. Whereas opposed to this guy up here, only an Execute. Who really cares, right? We've seen at least 2 trainers so far on this route that have had Executor. So the idea is that you guys don't waste your time when you're playing Pokemon Yellow for Sun and Moon in your 3DS, because, thankfully I have the luxury of emulation here to speed up some of the battles. That guy's got a Grimer and Cubone he will activate, but you guys will not. You will not have any sort of tools to speed up your adventure to find all these hacks, well, rather glitches. Hacks are completely different. So my guide is setting out to save you the trouble of exploring every single trainer, every single nook and cranny, because in order to do this legit, it would take so many escape ropes. But here, my friends, here is what you've been searching for the entire time. Who would have known that a lowly little Paris that, if you're able to growl 7 times or as many times as you want, note that if you growl it under 7 times, it won't do the automatic level boost to 100 when it gets some experience in a battle, so keep that in mind. But that little precocious Paris will lead us to, in fact, an awesome Arcanine! Haha, tricked you guys. See, you thought the Mew was coming up, right? You thought Paris connect to Mew? Nah, it's impossible, please. But you can find yourself an Arcanine. And guess what? This Paris has actually got multiple Pokemon attached to it. Again, I don't know mathematically why the trainer glitch does what it does, but what I have found and what I am showing you in this video is how to modify it reliably to get certain Pokemon. So all the sprites you've been seeing on the sidelines signify which Pokemon pop up if you battle, growl, and then lose to that Pokemon. So lost and growled to Paris again and found a Gyarados. Just in case you want to raise a water Pokemon and you don't want to deal with that annoying salesman in the Pokemon Center right outside Mount Moon, which, by the way, do not heal there. Reminder, you always need to restart your journey at that Pokemon Center in Pewter City. So that's where you're going to start off the establishing trainer glitch. But just wait, it gets better. This is the third Pokemon that I've been able to encounter time after time again with Paris. It's Lapras. Reliably, you can find in Mount Moon with the trainer glitch a Lapras, which is really a relief if you're playing and seeing this video later in your game. So maybe you skipped over Mount Moon before and didn't get to do these glitches, but now you have Fly. Well, my friends, you can go back there. You can get yourself Lapras. You can get yourself Gyarados and an Arcanine, all from Paris. But probably most importantly, and let's be honest, the reason that you're all here today is to find out that Paris inside Mount Moon is a modifier with the trainer glitch from Viridian Forest to access a Mew. That's right. And so you got to be careful, as with all of the glitch Pokemon that do appear through this method. They're usually going to be at level 1 or something lower, depending, or rather higher but still of low level, depending on how many growls you used. Now, the thing to do in order to make all these Pokemon appear is growl 7 times or as many times as you can and have that Pokemon defeat you. When you're defeated, you'll be transported back to the Pewter City Pokemon Center where you can then go south and pick up your glitched Pokemon like Mew. So, I know many people know about the cerulean method of getting a Mew, but I actually didn't know there was any way to find a Mount Moon Mew, which I think is freaking phenomenal. If you review this video, we've caught a lot of potential Pokemon through this glitched method, and they're all legit. And let me remind you, these are stable Pokemon that you will be able, as far as I can anticipate, to transfer to Sun and Moon with Pokemon Bank, because they're legit Pokemon. There's nothing wrong about their stats. And this is a cool trick since that Mew is level 1 and I did manage to use Growl 7 times on the Paris. I'm going to level it up to 100 here through this simple method. So they're completely usable Pokemon from 1 to 100, there we go. And so now we have a super powerful Mew before we even get to Cerulean City. Well guys, I'm DeoGenZ and I hope you've enjoyed this guide, but wait, there's actually one more thing I wanted to mention in Mount Moon. This trainer right here has access to all these Pokemon modifiers. If you battle the first Pokemon, Nidoqueen, second Pokemon, Arcanine, and third Pokemon will actually yield you a Mew. But it's much harder to do that, so you can review this guide with this simple window right here and know that the Paris will multiple times result in a Mew. So you don't even really need to bother yourself with that fossil trainer, because in order to do that successfully, you'd need to defeat his first 2 Pokemon, then growl the third one 7 times and lose to that. A nasty, annoying process that can all be avoided with the power of Paris.